So how did we book a trip to go across lots of places on the island of Kefalonia? In this video I'm going to explain exactly how we did it, who we booked through, how much did it cost, the places that we managed to get to see. Made our own journey here from our hotel because we're actually staying in the Apollonion Asterius Resort and Spa Hotel, which is actually in Lixouri. So that's why I'm starting the video here, because most people will be picking up this trip from Agostoli. So we're actually getting picked up right opposite. So this is the ferry port where all the ferries, come in and everything. This beautiful scenery here just behind me, and then opposite is just a little bus stop area, a little coffee shop. That's where we're getting picked up. So we were told to get picked up from there. So the actual tour that we've booked is through Kefalonia Excursions. We've booked this online, just doing it all of ourselves. We looked at reviews and everything, good reviews for this particular company, and we emailed them and just asked in terms of the tours they do, how much it would be, where would we get picked up from, etc., and all of the times. So we're back and forth with a few emails, so really good in terms of their communication. And this trip that we're actually doing cost €120, and that's for 3 of us. So Emily would just class as an adult, a paying adult. So I don't know what it would be in terms of less people, more people, etc. I'm just going by what we've actually booked. So for the 3 of us it was €120, as I say, through Kefalonia Excursions. And this particular tour that we're going on today is the Assos Village and Fiscardo tour. So we're going to do definitely Fiskardo and Assos Village, but we're also going to do the Melissani Caves and then also Myrtos Beach. So quite a few really well-known areas here in Kefalonia. So our pickup time is 9:30 from the coffee break shop just outside the port here, so just right opposite where I'm filming. 9:30 pickup, bus stop area here, and then just behind here is the coffee break shop. So just here on the corner. So this is the area here where we're going to get picked up from the excursion tour. And our first point of call is the Melissani Caves. So that just looks absolutely amazing. The footage that I've seen on YouTube and just photographs and different things of it, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Melissani Caves. From the Melissani Caves, I believe then we're actually going to go to Assos Village, and then further up the north of the island, right on the tip of the north of the island, I believe, is Fiscardo. Fiscardo and Assos Village is supposed to be some of the most beautiful places here on the island to see. And I do believe then on the way back we actually get to stop at Myrtos Beach, which is one of the most beautiful beaches here in Kefalonia. I think it's just more of a photo sort of opportunity and a little stop off at the beach, not necessarily staying on the beach. But I do believe we have free time in Fiscardo and also free time at Assos Village. So we're going to take you along on all of our journey. So this is exactly how we did it, and then I'm going to put in some bits of footage of what we did through the day. So just to recap, really, it is Kefalonia Excursions that we booked through. I'm not sure if it's going to be a minibus or like a little coach, and there's going to be quite a few people or just very minimal people. I'm not sure yet, but I will include footage on this video of exactly what we experienced. And at the end of this video I will just give you our opinion in terms of what it was like to use Kefalonia Excursions. What were they like, were they reliable, is it worth the money, etc. But as I say, we've done all this trip off our own back. In all honesty, we just put everything together in terms of what made sense for us, what did we want to do, and this excursion, this tour that we saw online just seemed a really good idea. So I'm going to let you know our thoughts at the very end of the video. So remember, if you like this video, definitely give us a like and definitely subscribe to our channel. It will really help us grow further. Lots more videos here in Kefalonia on our channel. This video is basically how we did it in terms of the excursion tour, how much it was costing and what our thoughts were on using this particular company. But I am going to obviously show snippets of our day here, but definitely go check out our other video. I'm not sure if before this one or potentially after, but either way it will definitely be on our channel soon if it isn't already, and that will include the full footage of all of our day, and I will be including trips that we do separately for Agostoli and Lixouri in that video as well. And I'm going to take you along for the rest of our day here in Kefalonia, and then come back to me at the end, as I say, where I will give you information in terms of whether the tour was worth it, what the excursion tour was like, and how it all really panned out, really, because right now we don't know, do we? So I'll definitely come back to you at the end of the video.
I'm going to show you on the right and on the left. You can see our pedestrian street. The name is Myrtos Beach. This is the street with stores. It leads us to the central square where we have many restaurants, both international and traditional ones. Argostoli is the name of this town. This is Argostoli. The name of the island is Kefalonia. The name of the town is Argostoli. So this is our capital. These huge dark Christmas trees, now they're also in front of us. This is Kefalonian country. This is tree that grows only this island and no around bananas and nowhere else in the world.
We're on it. We're on the little boat. The Melissani Cave. Wow. We went to the Melissani Caves with the tour guide and everything. We had to actually pay for the tickets, didn't we?
Which was £10.
€10.
Yeah.
€10 each, but we gave the money to her and then she got everybody in and everything as a group. That was absolutely incredible. And now we're actually in Fiskardo, so the tour takes you around these few different places which we're going to cover all in this video. Absolutely amazing, isn't it, so far?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, and this Fiscardo place looks absolutely incredible. We've got about an hour and 45 minutes here, haven't we? The Melissani Caves, it was just literally going around in the boat, seeing the caves, getting back off, and it took about 40 minutes on the coach to get here in Fiscardo. Oh, and just to point out, we're actually on quite a large coach as well, so it's quite like nice and, I don't know if it is air conditioned, but it feels nice and cool. It's not like a tiny minibus or anything. There's quite a lot of people all booked on different tours, I think, and we're all under one sort of tour guide. Bless you. And she's a wonderful lady, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's going through all the history of the island and all the different places and everything here in Kefalonia, so really informative. So highly recommend it at the moment. So I'm going to show you around Fiscardo. Bless you, Emily. Now in Assos Village.
Assos, yeah.
I think I said Assos before.
It's alright.
That's the shop.
Yeah, that's a clothing
the
shop.
online thing shop. Anyway,
alright.
it says Assos Village. It looks absolutely stunning. So I think it might be something quite similar to Fiscardo, but different in other ways. But oh wow,
It looks so like just
breathtaking. So like great, that's because it is.
I know, but like sometimes when you see these on films and stuff, you never think they're actually real.
So as part of the tour, we've got an hour here, so it's not very long. So it's just really a drink stop, a little look around, and then head back to the coach.
We usually do this first, like a coffee stop.
Yeah, we did Fiscardo the other way
Because
around.
we were running a bit late.
Yeah, exactly. But so far so good with all the tour, isn't it?
Yes,
Been really good. So I'm going to show you around now all of Assos Village.
are interested in any other excursions, you can find us at kefaloniaexcursions.com. Thank you very, very much. Bye bye.
So now you're joining me on a different day. I'm going to sum up the whole tour of the Kefalonia excursions. Was it worth it? Did we enjoy the tour? You know, all the places that we went. So I'm just going to really sort of just do a recap of the tour excursion that we did. Of course, if you're interested in this 5-star hotel that obviously I'm in right now, definitely check out the vlogs here on the channel, because there'll definitely be lots more videos coming up in terms of here at the Apollonion Asterius Resort and Spa. Also lots more other things here in Kefalonia. And definitely subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and give this video a like. This isn't a sponsor, it isn't an ad or in any way, shape or form. It's just me advising of what I feel for our family, what works for us. And because you couldn't actually get around a lot of these other places on the island without some other sort of excursions, unless you drive, of course. For us, it just worked out amazing as a family to do this. So overall thoughts, what did we think to Kefalonia excursions? Well, for definite, all three of us in our party, so myself, Emily and her dad, thought it was absolutely incredible, amazing, really amazing service. Everything that they said they were going to do, they did. Everything was reliable, everything was on time. So they did change a couple of things around, because we were supposed to go to the Melissani Caves, then Assos Village, then Fiskardo, but they changed it around due to the fact that we did get a little bit delayed, not due to the tour or anything like that, just due to the number of people that were entering the Melissani Cave. So we did get a little bit delayed there. So the tour guide did to make the decision to actually go to Fiscardo first, then Assos, just because Fiscardo itself does get exceptionally busy in the afternoon. They do have a lot more tours going there in the afternoon, so for definite, if you're heading there even on your own, just be aware that it's definitely going to be a lot busier in the afternoon in Fiscardo. So just with the service that we had and how reliable everything was, I would highly, highly recommend Kefalonia excursions. The lady that did the tour for us as well was absolutely amazing. She was so lovely, and just made everything just seem at ease and gave so much history. On the coach itself, I didn't expect that. I just thought we were going to be on the coach and just travelling from one place to another. But no, she actually gave us a full running commentary of history. And when I say running commentary, I don't mean it in a bad way, in any way at all. It was just so interesting, really informative. So definitely anyone who likes history and wants to learn a little bit more about Kefalonia, the history here and everything, definitely head on one of the tours here at Kefalonia excursions. So the tour itself cost €120 for me, Emily and her dad, so for three of us. We did actually join a really large coach. There was a big coach party of us, and I think what it is quite a few different tours kind of go into one, if you see what I mean. But it is still booked. Well, we were booked through Kefalonia excursions. I think some of the other people, because they'd come from far away, I mean, even some people had come on a cruise ship that was just docking in for the day. Then they entered our tour, and then we're heading back onto the cruise ship to go elsewhere in the world. So really exciting. And quite a few of those people had booked through other people. So in the end, you all go on a large coach, which was really comfortable. I'm not sure if it was air conditioned or not, but it was definitely comfortable, definitely cool. As I say, the tour guide gave just the history really here of Kefalonia, which was just amazing. I really enjoyed all of the information that she gave. She was just really informative as well of all the places we went when we did have drop-offs in Assos and Fiscardo, of all the places that you could go to, so places that she recommended. So that was really good. So the tour guide that we had, I can't remember her name sadly, but I will put a note on the screen now, which will website of the company, so Kefalonia Excursions, and I will also put that in the description of my video here. So if you want to go check them out, please do so. You know, definitely give them some support. Companies like this, you know, when they do such an amazing job, this is what YouTube is for. This platform is, you know, obviously to give negative, etc., when you have negative service and negative things that happen, but the positive, really good. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and in all honesty, it was definitely the highlight of our holiday. So definitely go give them some support and check them out if you're interested in doing any type of tours here in Kefalonia. Just to sum up the places that we actually went to in the day, obviously you've seen the footage, but just to give my thoughts of all of the places. So to start with, the Melissani Caves, absolutely incredible, loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. It was just so wonderful to go through a cave like that and see all of that scenery, but it didn't last very long, if I'm honest. Fiscardo was wonderful as well, you know, definitely a pretty place to see, and is somewhere highly recommended if you're here on the island of Kefalonia. But Assos Village was definitely probably one one of our favourites, and then obviously the Myrtos Beach as well, which sadly we didn't get a chance to actually go on the Myrtos Beach, but it was just incredible to see it. If you've not already checked out our full video here in Kefalonia, including all of these wonderful places that we featured here in the Kefalonia excursion video, go check out our earlier video because that has full footage of all of these different places. So whether you're going with an excursion tour like we did, or whether you're just going off your own back and want to visit all of these places here in Kefalonia, so definitely go check out that earlier video of ours here in Kefalonia. I really hope you enjoy that video as well as this one, of course. So in terms of all of the travelling around as well, with the Kefalonia excursions, none of the places really took any longer than probably 40 minutes to get to. So obviously the starting point to get to the Melissani Caves, and then moving on from all of the other places in between, everything, you know, was quite easy to travel to. You know, I would say no more than 40 minutes for any one journey, and I highly recommend Kefalonia excursions. A big shout out and a thank you to our tour guide on the day. Thanks so much for watching today's video, everyone. Remember to subscribe, give this video a like, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.